Now let's take a look at this problem. So I want to find the relative max and relative mean of this function, and we're gonna use the first derivative test. Use first derivative test, because right now we are in the section of first derivative test, right? So we're gonna have to find the first derivative first. So f prime of x gonna be low d high is 2x minus high d low is also 2x, and then all over low square. So with that is the problem, the derivative, then we're gonna distribute to simplify. We have 2x cubed minus 18x minus 4x cubed all over x squared minus 9 squared. And when we simplify, I think I have an extra 2 right here. So the height should be just 2. So it's going to be x cubed. So this is going to be minus 2x cubed. That's make me feel weird. So negative 18x over, because this can cancel out, right? Negative 18x over x squared minus 9 squared. All right, so now you want to find the relative max and relative mean. You want to find the critical value by setting this equals 0. So the numerator equals 0. We have x equals 0. And the denominator equals 0. We have x equals plus and minus 3. But you only have one critical value, which is x equals 0. The x equals plus and minus 3 is actually will give you the value undefined. However, we can also use that if you want to. We can put that on the number line as well. But we're gonna only have one critical value. So we will still put that in the number line. And then now we're gonna, but we know that our function will not be defined at negative 3 and 3. Okay, so if you want, you can put the dash right here to indicate that f of negative 3 and 3 is not defined. And then we're gonna test the point on the left side of 3, the middle, and then this. So let's take a couple points. So we have negative 4, negative 2, x equal 2, and x equal 4. Okay, so now we're gonna find what is f prime of negative 4. We have negative 18 times negative 4 over negative 4 squared minus 9 squared, which is what? We're gonna use calculator to find out what is the value. Negative 18 times negative 4 over negative 4 squared minus 9 squared, and that is a positive 1.46. It's a positive. Okay, again, we don't need to care about what this number, as long as you know it's a positive, you can put it in here. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing for negative 2. So I just change that to negative 2, change that to negative 2, and that will give me 1.44. So f of negative 2 is a plus. I mean, yeah, a plus as well. And then f prime of 2 is gonna be, I'm gonna change every number by 2. To 2. And then that will be negative 1.44, so that's a negative. And then at 4 as well. So 4. And then 4. And we also have a negative value. So f prime of 4 is also a negative. So I put negative. So graph everything. So we're gonna make a conclusion on this. I'll draw the conclusion. We're gonna have this is positive, so increasing, increasing, and this is decreasing, decreasing. And you can see because 3 and negative 3 is not a critical value, they will not have a relative maximum here. So your only maximum value is occur at 0. So this is the max. So relative max occur at x equals 0, and f of 0 will be the maximum value is 0 as well. So if you're putting into here, you're going to have 0 divided negative 9, which is 0. So that is your relative max.